Hello and welcome to the Ant-Man channel on this October. Wait, that didn't come out right. Saturday, October 19th, 2013. If you're wondering, what are you doing at home today, Ant-Man? Why aren't you out raging? Well, I am, but I'm staying home today, raging here on Saturday, on the Sabbath, watching UFC. Anyways, I have like a Twitter too, by the way, but my Twitter's not so much about anything but UFC. It just kind of, if you're into UFC, I guess, then you could go and, I don't know, check out my, Twitter account. It's at Zombie Ant-Man. The O for zombie is a 0. But anyways, I give you updates on how the fights are going. Not important, by the way, but just something to just put out there, I guess. I'm sorry, I got very distracted there for a second. My article here that I have in front of me is from ClashDaily.com. It is, "Liberals are idiots. Yale study finds Tea Partiers know more about science than liberals. Researchers shocked." I wouldn't be. Would you? I don't know. Although I doubt anyone here is even a little surprised by this, this will send shockwaves among the left who love to claim we're uneducated morons via Politico. A finding in a study on the relationship between science literacy and political ideology surprised the Yale professor behind it. Tea Party members know more about science, more science than non-Tea Partiers. Yale law professor Dan Kahan posted on his blog this week that he analyzed the responses of a set of more than 2,000 American adults recruited for another study and found that on average people who leaned liberal were more science literate than those who leaned conservative. I don't know, why do I keep saying that? However, those who identified as part of the Tea Party movement were actually better versed in science than those who didn't, Kahan found. The findings met the conventional threshold of statistical significance, the professor said. Anyway, this is really from weaselzippers.us, I guess, but somebody from Clash Daily put it on their site. And it's, I guess, on Politico, too, if you want to come to this article. It's ClashDaily.com, and the article is entitled, "Liberals Are Idiots. Yale Study Finds Tea Partiers know more than about science than liberals. Researchers shocked." I don't know about you guys, but I think it's like a thing about this Hegelian dialectic, if you will, of I'm on the winning side of the liberal Democrats, so being on the winning side, you don't really have to study, you just boast about always being, Charlie Sheen and winning and all that. But anyways, I guess in the world, if I was like from 1986, I'd be like in a world in 2013 where people didn't have to study or read books. They just leaned on a certain side and said that they knew better than you. I mean, if you guys don't know what a Hegelian dialectic is, I'll just, I guess, educate you on that real quick. Not that I know everything, but I understand this much, is that there are paradigms that are made up in our society that make you think that two things are really against each other when they serve the same thing. It's like I set up the game and the players, but it's all this. You're all playing on the same side. I guess I'm not the best at describing what this is, but for example, this never occurred to me until like the other day, but solar cycle creationism versus atheistic evolution, because there is a type of theology of evolution that are believed by believers. This goes back to the days of King Solomon. You guys should look this up because I'm not the best at describing this stuff. But atheistic evolution and solar cycle creationism is like what liberal Democrats and conservative Republicans are politically, but religiously also. Both of these systems are created, and it's like we make up the solution to both science and religion, and you pick one side or whatever, but it's all the same thing. Go out there and test the spirits for yourself and learn things on your own and observe, and then you're gonna come to the knowledge of what everybody else knows already, and stuff that saying it could get you in a lot of trouble, but it doesn't really matter if you know what I mean. If you know who you serve and you know that he is the one who controls everything, then you're not really worried about it. But you guys should go and find this stuff out on your own, because it's really important that you know this stuff. This has a lot to do with where you go. You know what I mean? The Lord tells you to study hard, man. But anyways, I'm not surprised liberals are it's proven by Yale, you guys. You know what I mean? I mean, now that this kind of stuff comes back and bites you in the butt, right? Now your own liberal professors and all that stuff are telling you that you're dumb, so they have to be right, right? By you know what I mean? Anyways, later.